All right, next we got Shawn from Lancaster Trading Company. He makes the Hempzels back there. You guys go back and buy yourself a hemp pretzel. Shawn's going to tell you all about hemp. Here we go, Shawn House. He's taking a picture of you.
Set it up here.
Hey everybody. Hey, thanks for coming out. I took the trek from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Glad to be part of this. I'm glad to be part of the revolution. Our West Coast brethren are celebrating the Seattle Hemp Fest. It's 15 or 20 times more larger than this. But you guys are the key. I've been doing this for 15 years full time, sowing the seeds. And that's what I'm here to do today. And I didn't invent hemp. Hemp is the oldest fiber seed and oil crop. But we use the seed, the flour, F-L-O-U-R, and the oil in our soft pretzels, our sourdough pretzels, our nut butter and jam. And what we're trying to do is free the seed to create industry. Now my buddy Les Stark said, this is the man. Jack Hare, R.I.P. God bless him. But I don't agree. And I have a lot of this. This is the Bible if you want to know what's going on with hemp and cannabis. But I don't agree that hemp is marijuana. I don't buy it. Because I've done my historical stuff and I collect historical stuff. And you can go back to our booth and you can see the historical stuff. The bullshit was with this word, marijuana. Okay? U.S. Department of Agriculture was growing medicinal cannabis prior to the 1937 Marijuana Tax Act. This is the original 1927 U.S. Department of Agriculture about drug crops in the United States. And how they say it's cannabis, 2 plants per meter, 8 to 18 feet tall, separated, sold for 22 to 33 cents a pound back then. I have the original issue, photocopy. The interesting thing, right in Norristown, Pennsylvania, I have this original tincture bottle. How they identified the ingredients as cannabis indica. So they were making products in the early 20s and the 1800s with cannabis indica, right in Norristown, Pennsylvania. I'm from Lancaster County. My headquarters is in Columbia, Pennsylvania, right near Hempfield Township. This is Helen, Pennsylvania. I have this original cough bottle, cough syrup. Cannabis is in there. They didn't say marijuana. They didn't say hemp. So, 75 years since the Marijuana Tax Act started the confusion. That's been a couple generations. 40 years since Dick Nixon didn't listen to Governor Schaefer, our Republican conservative Pennsylvania governor, who studied this. They spent $175,000, and Dick Nixon said, study the marijuana issue. Timothy Leary took us to court, said, you can't outlaw a plant. The plant's been used forever. The U.S. Department of Agriculture was growing both varieties of plants. Dick Nixon didn't like what Governor Schaefer said. What Governor Schaefer said? De-emphasize marijuana as a problem on the federal level. Let the states deal with it. Common sense. Common sense. Dick Nixon didn't want to hear it. He threw away this report that this conservative governor, not a Democrat, not a hippie, nothing like that, but this conservative governor said, let it up to the states to regulate it. So, the time is going to change and we will be planting hemp in Hempfield Township. But this is what I want to pass on in my research, and I'm not an expert, but I've been in the trenches for 15 years doing this with no money behind it. And we've been making sourdough pretzels for a long time. We're doing our soft pretzels, we're doing our mustard. We're building relationships with manufacturers already in Pennsylvania. We don't want to reinvent the wheel. So, my words of wisdom, and this is like a reunion. I've known these guys, whether it's Andrea, whether it's Dr. Bronner's, whether it's Les Stark, for 10 or 15 years. So the reunion is coming here to Philadelphia where the Declaration of Independence was drafted on hemp paper, where freedom was here. What we want to do is free the seed, repeal the restrictions, not create more bureaucracy, not have Monsanto GMO the seed. That's bullshit. Now I love my Canadian neighbors, and I bring all my hemp seed in from Canada, and we bring it in by the pallet, and it's perfectly legal. You're not going to get high eating our pretzels, but you're going to get protein, omega-3, vitamin E, potassium, magnesium. Guys, you having problems in your love life? There's zinc in hemp. Get lead in your pencil. Okay? And I love the Canadians, but I don't like that the minimum, if you want to grow hemp, is 20 acres. That's corporate agriculture. That's bullshit. If you lived in Kentucky or you lived in Pennsylvania back in the day, if you wanted to grow an acre of hemp for good hemp seed, you should be allowed to do that. You should not be controlled to have to go to your local seed dealer. Because there's a lot of people that are fighting this on both ends. The people that want medicinal cannabis,
You ready?
and the people that want to keep it illegal to keep the cost up. So what I'm passing on is stop using the word marijuana. Cannabis for medicine, cannabis indica. There's 700 varieties of this species. A majority of it is feral industrial hemp. And when the DEA is talking about $1 billion a year on marijuana eradication, look at the records. 99% of this is feral industrial hemp left over from the war. Total bullshit. So, this is my reunion. Thank you for coming out today. Come over and have communion with us. We're planting the seed deep. We're sampling the seed. You need to go out and challenge Governor Corbett and challenge all these guys on the federal level. Ron Paul had it right. House Resolution 1831, Industrial Hemp Act. Real simple. Hemp is not marijuana. Get it back to the Department of Agriculture. Take it away from the DEA. Good luck. Have fun.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, Hempland Security.
We don't just want to smoke it. For real, for real. There's everything that this guy said, there's a lot of truth to it.